O blessed devout souls, concentrating your entire attention on the divine countenance of the paragon of virtues, the all-effulgent, the all-magnanimous, present spiritual master, join in with me to sing his glory. Bolo Jaykara, bol mere Shri Guru Maharaj ki jai. Who am I? Whither I come and where shall I go are the three questions the search of which constitutes spirituality. It is our mission to walk on the stage of this world, realize that the music of life is latent in our soul, Sat Chetanand, absolute truth, existence and bliss. The effort towards self-realization is spirituality. Life is not just a birth and a death, but life is that which is lived in between. So live to achieve life's purpose that God intended you to do. Once, a disciple was questioned, which day is important? The day one is born or the day when one dies? The disciple was confused. Then he was told that neither the day of birth was important nor the day of death. What is important is how one lives. Very true. That which is important is the inner self, the soul, the God spark, the truth, and self-realization is the true purpose of human life. The human body does not consist merely of flesh, bones, and blood. It is the mine of wondrous treasures. There is no such laboratory where one can successfully carry out research to discover the Lord. It is the microcosm of the body that contains the macrocosm. It is this pot of clay that carries within itself the supreme. It is that pitcher that contains the ocean. Therefore, attention must be given to unravel this secret within. In the human body, the Supreme is nearer to us even than our hands and feet. Human life is designated as the cream of the creation. If man does not do which befits his lofty state, he does not engage in Lord's devotion, then he is no better than a beast. Birds can soar higher in the sky. Some animals are stronger. Some run faster than man. Then what is the special attribute that makes human being the greatest? That which gives him pride of place in this creation? It is that which lies within him. The Supreme is all the time within. Yet man and the Supreme dwell like strangers in the same house. Remember, life is short-lived. Dust thou art, and unto dust thou shalt turn. The body is incessantly changing throughout infancy, childhood, youth, manhood. Finally, old age creeps in, a gradual dwindling away. This is life. Death may pounce any moment. It is the inevitable law of nature. An infant may be seen to die in the mother's lap even before its lips have learned to utter a word. Or an old man who travels all the length of life's uneven road painfully stalks the last slow steps with a staff, waiting for death. Daily we read in the newspapers about countless accidents, mishaps and calamities. Yet we forget that we too have to leave the world. What for is our overweening pride? Have we not heard the piteous cries of the patients in the hospitals? Have we not seen mansions crumble and disappear? Also mighty monarchs have mingled in dust. Arise, awaken, O man! You are the son of the Almighty King, be a prince. William Shakespeare has beautifully written about the stages of life. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have the exits and the entrances. He ends his poem by saying, that ends this strange, eventful history is second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. In the history of mystics, we do not come across a single instance of a person who has been able to have access to the Lord within without the intermediation of a holy master. Whenever anyone made genuine progress on the path of spirituality, it was always done through the instrumentality of a holy master. A teacher is needed for learning all worldly arts and skills, then how much greater would be the need for an adept guide in the art of revealing the Lord within the soul? People in the past used to dig up wells to take care of their water needs. Due to a sandstorm, these wells would be concealed with heaps of sand. The elderly in the family, with their insight and knowledge, would tell their kindred and the reference point to trace its probable location. On reaching the indicated place, they would still find it very difficult to detect the exact position where from digging should be started to uncover the water source. Then a special tribe by the name of Oda would be called by the villagers to rescue them from this enigmatic situation. The Odas had trained goats. These goats were special because they would not step on the moist sand. All the goats would move in the indicated direction only up to the point the sand was dry, thus taking a circular position around the wellhead in a very natural way. In this manner, the source of water could be traced. It has been narrated in the sacred text of Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. घर रतन लाल बहु मानक लादे मन भ्रम्या लह न सकाइए ज्यों ओडा कूप गुहज खिन काडे त्यो सतगुरु वस्त लहाइए. This house is loaded with countless gems, jewels, rubies, and emeralds, but the wandering mind cannot find them. As the water diviner or the Oda finds the hidden water and the well is then dug in an instant, so do we find the object of the holy name through the true Guru. Now, likewise, our inner being too is covered by heaps of illusory sandy debris. The Holy Scriptures indicate that the fountain head of bliss lies within us. But navigation towards it is very difficult for man with his own meager intellect. Therefore, an earnest call for help is made, and nature accedes to it by sending realized saints likened to the wise Odas to help us to move towards the profound hidden well, implying the real aim of life, self-realization. The goats are the senses, eyes, ears, mouth, etc., which if tamed and trained would bring man to the place from where to start the digging the mounds of illusory dust. With sincere efforts at this formidable task, the sand of past impressions is gradually hollowed out. The earnest seeker is thereof blessed with the ambrosial nectar of effulgence within. The spiritual master alone is the self-realized adept, the God incarnate who can steer humanity on life's right pathway, for he is one with the cosmic consciousness. Saint Shri Charan Das Ji has proclaimed, know the holy preceptor as perfect and manifestation of God on earth. He is the Lord of all. He is the absolute and transcendental Lord. Let us go forward. God lead us. Though blind shall we be afraid to follow. I do not see my way. I do not care to. But I know that he sees his way and that I see him. Once the divine court of the great Sikh Guru, Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji was in progress. The Holy Master was blessing all devotees with his ambrosial divine vision. The benign Master, out of his ethereal will, asked the loving devotees to seek some boon. The congregation of devotees entreated, O compassionate Master, after attaining thee, what else remains to be sought now? The perfect spiritual master is God incarnate, and his elevated perspective and sublime thinking surpasses our human intellect. The Holy One ordained, ask for devotional love, ask for ardor when you have been bestowed with the divine refuge of the benevolent Master. Without pure loving sentiments for the lotus feet of the spiritual adept, the devotee does not gain. Darvish Waris Shahji has written in his famous book Eid, divine love is the lofty state of holy saints. Man is better a slave of devotional love. Gardens blossom in the hearts of those alone who are saturated with devotional love. If a devotee's heart does not bear in the loving remembrance of the God incarnate Holy Master, every cell and fiber of body does not haripulate with divine thrill on beholding his sacred glimpse. The soul does not revel in the rapturous joy of being in his holy vicinity. Then the disciple has a very long way to go. The devotees should imbibe in their hearts such pristine devotion for the Divine Master so as to receive torrents of his holy blessings and grace. The venerable preceptor, when pleased with disciples' devotion, benignantly confers upon him self-realization. One who achieves true knowledge achieves the highest consummation, salvation too. Such a devotee makes best of both the worlds. He lives in divine bliss, both here and hereafter. Sings my soul thine divine melody in ecstasy. Blessed I am to attain this human body. For long I have suffered agonies of separation, wandering endlessly in trammels of transmigration. O my beloved, O unfathomable ocean of compassion, in thine holy feet lies my salvation. O my path pointer, my spiritual emperor benign, to thee I dedicate all, I am utterly thine. Lead me, O my Lord, on my life's journey. O Lord, I pray, let my soul attain eternity. Ever dwelling in the raptures of soul's melody, may I find rest in thee and thee perpetually. May I find rest in thee and thee perpetually. बोलो जयकारा बोल मेरे श्री गुरु महाराज जी की जय.